Continuing our topic from our last session in this series of practical philosophy on the nature of normative theories, a general dilemma can be identified. Normative theories call for objectivity to ensure general authority, while all normativity is after all rooted in volitional individuality. And in order to achieve conformity with normative theories, it is required that we either become objective or that the objects of normativity turn out to be individual. And when analyzing the former alternative, that is, that we would become objective, we would, however, according to the conclusions that we already made on this account, be forced to move from the conditional normative to the purely contemplative sphere, while in the latter alternative, that is, when the objects of normativity would become individual, well, that would shatter the universality of all ethical claims. Yet there is an underlying connection between theoretical reasoning and ethical normativity in the foundation of a normative theory, while it does not in any way simply follow out of the theoretical rational reasoning or necessity. And as a result, a compromise arises in that philosophers implicitly include valuations based on feelings, as if they themselves form the indisputable, unshakable truths of the abstract reasoning, but at the same time, pure reason can still not say anything in its immovable, sublime indifference, a condition which has since long time already been stated in Permenides' description of the one. And just as the philosophy of Plato is an attempt to bridge the gap between the whole and the separate in everything at the same time, it forms an entire system of the universe in which everything is connected with the fixed fundamental axioms that, like the giant Atlas, hold the entire cosmos on their shoulders. And this is, by the way, also the case in the philosophy of, for example, Spinoza, Schopenhauer, and Hegel. But if Wittgenstein is right, that we use judgments as principles of judgment, how then to single out those judgments that should underlie others in order for them to be true? That is, when the selection of a judgment is to be made by other judgments.